because it resonates with me as a human being, it's gonna resonate with other people. So that work's kind of been done for me, and as long as I'm telling the truth, hopefully people are gonna connect to that. So I don't need to think, okay, how can I connect to you? I just need to connect to the truth, and hopefully that translates.
We come with a fresh mind, a fresh kind of outlook and a dream, you know what I mean, that we want to pursue. And I think we just see everything as not obstacles, but kind of a road to get to that dream.
Hey guys, I'm Mahamed Hashi. How you guys doing?
Yeah, man,
Bless, man. Can't complain.
Good, good. First of all, I just want to say congratulations for the show. It's an outstanding series. I've really, really enjoyed what I've seen thus far. I've kind of exercised a bit of self-control on my end by saving the last episode for when everyone else watches it.
So you've seen the first 5?
Yes, I have.
Man, okay.
So yeah.
That's discipline. So.
Yeah.
It was hard.
Stop yourself.
It was hard. It's great writing, great acting. At the start of the series, you guys start the show and you kind of speak with each other about seeing how the rivers run and just looking and observing your new kind of surroundings in London. Tell me about how you navigated the start of your careers after leaving RADA Francis and yourself, Malachi, leaving the Identity School of Acting. So just tell me about that experience.
To say, like, I don't, navigating feels kind of gives me the sense that I don't want to give people the sense that I had control necessarily, like, over what I was doing. And I was told by many people to just do everything that come your way, just like, you know, just work. But I'm stubborn, so I was never gonna listen to that. I wanted to do what I wanted to do, and I'm such a fan of filmmaking and films in general that I wanted to tell stories that I felt that mattered, you know, and I felt that resonated not only with me, but the people that I think I represent. You know, I think stories are important. I think we have the power in this industry to rewrite history at times. And I think it's important to tell the truth. It's integral to tell the truth because everyone's story matters, you know? And I think the narrative is often controlled in one sense, but if you get the opportunity to really speak truth into characters that, you know, are undervoiced, then you should do that completely, you know? And you should hold that with care and reverence. And I've said it before, I feel very honored to have told the stories of these men, especially with you. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Echo all of those sentiments. For me, obviously, I had a slightly different experience in terms of drama school because Identity Drama School that I went to was part-time. And so we were training like 1 day a week. But also my agency was attached to it. And so what that meant was that it wasn't a process of going to drama school and then leaving and starting work. I was training and working at the same time. Do you know what I mean? So I'd be going to classes on a Sunday and then being on set on a Monday. And so that for me, I was training for about 6 years there, and I'd started working in the 5th year. So, no, I started working in the 2nd year. And so for me, you know, I didn't do formal drama school in that way. That was a blessing for me to be able to still train because I felt like I was trying to catch up with everybody still. And to be honest, I still feel like that sometimes. And every day is a learning day. But yeah, just in terms of what you said, I can't say that this was something that I knew how to navigate or like I left drama school with some kind of plan of, okay, this is what I need to do now. Every day is a new day, and that's, even to this day, if people say, oh, how'd you get into the industry? How'd you make it? How'd you get this career? I can't tell you. Other than prayer, like other than God, like I can't tell you that even in my observations of others, there's so many different routes into this thing. The only thing that I would say that's important to me in terms of how you get into it is to get into it as yourself, integrity. And that should hopefully create a path for you that is for you. You know what I mean?
My next question is in regards to, for me, as a child of an immigrant who came to the country, this is a wonderful kind of representation of the immigrant story. And it's something I can't wait to watch with my mum when she watches it when the show comes out as well. And for me, I would love to kind of get an understanding of you, how your own lived-in experiences from your parents, people that you knew, kind of factored into how you played these roles.
That's an interesting one.
To be honest, it wasn't on my mind consciously, if I'm honest with you. It's probably somewhere in my subconscious because I know the stories of my mum, I know the stories of my grandma, do you know what I mean? I never really knew my grandparents in terms of my grandfather, but I knew my grandmother. But I wouldn't say it was consciously on my mind to consider anyone else other than Hezekiah and his story, do you know what I mean? There wasn't a lot of time to start thinking about other people. It's a quick turnaround from when you find out you get the part to actually being on camera. I know because the script's been written so well, because it resonates with me as a human being, it's gonna resonate with other people. So that work's kind of been done for me, and as long as I'm telling the truth, hopefully people are gonna connect to that. So I don't need to think, okay, how can I connect to you? I just need to connect to the truth, and hopefully that translates.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think somewhere in the back of my mind, my mom was like, "Oh, don't play it." You know what I mean? But like,
Yeah.
I think that was like afar. It was something that I think is just kind of innate. You know, just from the upbringing and the kind of unapologetic nature of how I was raised. You know, there's a front-footedness about Jamaicans that you can't hide. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's often shared with many immigrants. You know what I mean? Like, I think British culture is very polite. You know what I mean? It's very kind of I guess like on the back foot. I think it's very, accommodating. Yeah, like reserved, and it's refreshing to see and to like be playing characters like Alec and Hezekiah that are unapologetic in the way that they express themselves and the way they come across, because from the beginning of the series, we don't know who, these figures are, like the 40 Elephants, Sugar Goodson, like Treacle. All these figures are just normal people to us. We don't meet them until, we meet them. So we come with a fresh mind, a fresh kind of outlook and a dream, that we want to pursue. And I think we just see everything as not obstacles, but kind of a road to get to that dream. I think that's what they're living in.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, guys. That's all the time we have. Fantastic answers, fantastic show, and congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.